I'm Rihanna. Welcome to your KX Reformer class. For today, we will need a box and a weighted ball if you've got one. Feel free to use just one light dumbbell if you don't have a weighted ball. That will work as well. Let's please start with the short box up against the shoulder pads. And then spring-wise, we just need to anchor the carriage. So let's pop on maybe just 2 heavy springs, just more so the carriage stays still. From there, we'll have the ball close by, easy to reach for. Just start with the feet under the foot strap at the front of your bed. And then soften your knees. Sitting up nice and tall for me, we'll start with your arms crossed in front of you. Let's exhale, roll off the back of the pelvis. Scoop into your C shape through your spine. Inhale, just hold. And then exhale, re-stack your spine up nice and tall. So take it nice and easy to start. Just to start to find that movement through the spine. We will add on the ball in a moment. Maybe you start to challenge the depth of that C shape. At the bottom, could you just check in that you've got the ribs connecting down towards the pelvis? From there, we'll reach the arms forward and continue that same movement. Using that exhale breath each time you re-stack up nice and tall. If you'd like to join me for a little bit more challenge, maybe you straighten your legs out and that strap will hold you there. If you are ready to grab the ball, let's grab it now. We'll just add a little bit more challenge. So ball is out in front of you. Roll back into that C shape through your spine as you exhale. Let's hold, wave the ball up overhead, wave the ball forward, and then sit up nice and tall, reaching the ball to the sky. So we exhale, roll down, scoop that tummy in. Let's inhale, wave up, exhale forward, and then come up nice and tall. As you come down, maybe imagine that I've got an ice cream scoop and I'm just scooping out that tummy. We'll go for 30 more seconds like this. And then we'll start to get into a little bit of oblique work. Those muscles in the side of your core, in your waist. Starting to just build that heat through your abdominals, through those tummy muscles. Try your best to keep your neck nice and long here. So ears up away from shoulders. Last 10 seconds before we start to incorporate a little bit of rotation. So today's class will have a lot of spinal movement. There are always options. Holding down on your next one. Just bring the ball in towards your chest and then slowly peel your chest open towards the left and then up and over towards the right. Continue that. Try and imagine from belly button down, you're nice and stuck in cement. So it's just our upper body that we peel and twist open. Maybe you're starting to feel those shakes, that heat building through that waist. Let's go for another 10 seconds here and then we have one more thing to do. We'll incorporate that roll back with that rotation at the same time. For 3, we'll sit up nice and tall in 2 and sit all the way up for me. This time as you roll back, bring the ball into one hand, reach down towards the carpet. Exhale, lift up past the ball. Inhale, lower down, reach that ball to the other side. We're still getting that nice scooping through the waist and then finding that nice openness through the front of the shoulders and the chest at the bottom. That breath again, coming down as you exhale, inhale, come up. As long as you're breathing, that is definitely the main thing. Your final 10 seconds like this, and then I want you to hold it down towards your right side. Let's hold it down towards your right in 3, in 2, hold. From there, can you pass the ball from one hand, open, and back. Pass up, open the arm, and back. One more time, we'll swap sides, come up, sit up nice and tall, roll down towards your left, and hold. Pass the ball, open the arm, collect, and open. Feel that tummy, that waist, try and keep that neck nice and long. Last one, open, come all the way up, and relax there. We're working into some light standing work next. So some 90-90 lunges to get into our legs, also a little bit of core work in there too. So for our springs, let's pop on one mid-range spring. For this one, the lighter you go, the more challenging it will be. Grabbing hold of your ball, just step up onto your platform, and then we'll carefully turn around to face the box. Stepping your left foot forward onto the carriage, have your right toes back on the platform with that heel lifted. Pull at the chest just so we can find our balance. Let's start to inhale, open the carriage, glide out, and then lower that back knee down towards the springs. Exhale, stand up nice and tall. We're inhaling, opening that carriage out, finding that nice 90-degree bend in both legs, and then exhale, find that length through your body as you stand up. From here, let's start to reach the ball up overhead as you drop down into your lunge. Just bring it back to your chest as you stand up nice and tall. So you should start to feel both of your legs firing up here. In that back leg, you'll feel the front of the thigh, maybe the front of the hip, getting a bit of a stretch as it helps you to balance. And the whole time, I'd like you to think about balancing a book on top of your head. If you're ready for a little bit more, let's add on. Each time you're at the bottom, hold. Give me 2 little pulses into that front leg, and then stand. Coming down, holding, 2 little pulses, and then standing up nice and tall. If you are feeling good with this one, you've got the option to step your back toes up on top of the foot bar to challenge your balance a little bit more. Will also help you come a little deeper down into your lunge. If that's not for you, just stay with that foot on the platform. You should feel that whole body starting to work here to help you balance. And we're trying our best to keep that left knee, that front knee, in line with your middle toes. All right, we're here for another 30 seconds before we hold it down. Can you imagine you've got one of those springs just connecting your lowest ribs down towards your pelvis gently? Let's go for another 10 seconds before we hold it low. Taking it into just those pulses. In 4, in 2, and come down, hold. Little pulses, up an inch, down an inch. In 10 seconds, stay low. We're going to transition into a little bit of a tippy bird lunge. In 3, 2, hold. Ball comes to your chest, hinge forward from hips, and then from there, see if you can stand all the way up nice and slowly. And then inhale, come down, bending now into your front supporting leg, back leg straightens and lengthens. Next time you come down, just place the ball down onto the box and then stand. We're going to start to combine a little bit of a plank into this one in another 15 seconds. Inhale, come down, reach the arms forward if you can. Exhale, stand tall. Now you should be feeling a lot more work in that front supporting hip and leg as we hinge the hips forward. Okay, next time you come down, I'd like you to hold for me and we'll start to incorporate a little flamingo. So hands find the box, press into your hands and scoop that left knee towards your nose, round your spine. Place your foot back down, find your balance, and then can you carefully stand all the way back up. Come down, reach the arms long first, hands to the box, round into your flamingo, place foot down, stand on up. So we've got 40 more seconds to work through this just at your own pace. If you would like a little bit more challenge, each time you are in your flamingo, let's hold. Let's think about a tiny little shoulder hinge out and in before you stand back up. You've got your final 15 seconds here. We'll stay low. So you're really strong through your upper body, through your core and your legs for this sequence. In 5, hold it down in 3, 2, hold down, find your flamingo, hold. Static hold is your first option. Second option, can you give me a little pendulum? So your knee scoops across to your right elbow, back to your left. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and step your foot down. Well done. Carefully stand all the way up. Before we do the other side, let's go into a little mountain climber. So both forearms come down onto the box. Toes are on your platform. Press on out, find your plank position. So we've got a long line from the crown of your head to your heels. And we'll hold for 10 more seconds. We're going to start to move our legs, but at any time if you need to drop knees down to that platform, you're always welcome to. And let's start to pull one knee in, step back, other knee in, step back. 45 seconds just to get the heart rate up a little bit here. If you prefer to be up on your hands, that is fine too. If you can start to move a little faster with the legs, great. Keep thinking about lifting the chest gently up away from the box, looking down towards your headrest or your hands. Your final 20 seconds, could you move a little faster? These are always strong. Keep it up, you've got your final 10. Upper body, core, stay with me for 3, for 2, and come all the way back in. Well done. Let's go straight to the other side of our standing rope. Carefully make your way up. We'll have the ball in your hands. This time it's your right foot that you're stepping forward. Left toes can start on the platform. Just rise that heel nice and high. So ball is at your chest. Inhale. Glide your carriage open, bend into both knees. Just lower down into that lunge. Exhale, stand. Drag the carriage back in with control. Whenever you're feeling ready, let's start to add the arms to the movement. So we're dropping down into your lunge. You reach, lengthen the ball up to the sky. And then come all the way back up, ball to chest. We want to think about keeping that right knee directly above your heel, if you can, as you come down. Sometimes that knee wants to cave in towards the midline of the body, so just check in that it's in line with those middle toes. And then we'll start to add on your 2 pulses at the bottom. Stand up nice and tall. Dropping down 2 pulses and standing tall. If you would like to join me with your back toes up onto the footbar for a little bit more challenge, go for that next time you stand up. Inhale down. Exhale, brutal. Should definitely be feeling those legs working. It's not just about the front leg. And let's bring some attention to that rib cage now. So just melting ribs down towards your pelvis. Almost there. So stay strong for me. You've got under 30 seconds to go before we hold it down. Back knee is dropping down towards the springs. You could make this stronger by dropping a little deeper. Your legs will have to work harder to stand you up. 10 seconds. Let's get ready to hold it down. Just those pulses coming your way. In 3, 2. Next time you come down, hold. Ball can stay overhead or bring it to your chest. And we just have those little pulses. Up an inch. Down an inch. Keep those shoulders back. Float the head up to the sky. You've got your final 5. We stay low. In 3, 2, stay low. Could you hinge forward, straighten your back leg out so you're in your tippy bird or your arabesque. Let's exhale, stand with control. Inhale, come down. You're finding a beautiful long line from the crown of your head to your back heel. Finding as much length through the body as you can as you laid up through that right hip and the back of that leg. Next time you come down, place the ball down onto the box for me and then stand. Reach the arms forward as you're lunging down. Sweep them behind you as you stand. All right, we're getting ready to add on our flamingo at the bottom. In 5. Hold down. In 3, 2, come down, hold. Hands to the box. Press into your hands and scoop that right knee towards your nose. Round spine. Place foot down. Stand with control. It's always a little bit wobbly. Coming back up after that flamingo. Take your time. Find your control and balance there. See if you can find that connection as you find your flamingo of the ribs towards your pelvis round. And then if you would like to add on that shoulder hinge for more challenge, each time you're in your flamingo, it's a little glide forward from the shoulders, little glide back. You're in this combo for just over 20 more seconds. Back leg really long and strong as you're in that plank. All right, you've got your final 5. We'll meet down. In 3, 2, come down, hands to the box, ground into your flamingo. We can hold here if you want more. Find your pendulum. Sweep your knee across to the left elbow, back to the right. You've got 10. Last 4, 3, 2, step down carefully and come all the way back in. So that is your legs done. We're going to now work into some upper body work, some postural work, and a little bit of prone work on our belly. So you can ditch the ball. The spring for this, we can stay on that medium spring. For this exercise and this little flow, the heavier you go, the stronger it will be, or the more challenging it will be. Turn your box into a long box. And just make sure that your straps are up on the posts. From there, let's lay down onto your belly on top of the box for our prone dorsal raises. Your chest glides forward, so it's just off the front of the box. Reach for the knots of your straps or the little buckles, whatever you have. And then let's start by sweeping your arms back beside your hips. So think knuckles reaching long to feet. Tuck the tail towards your feet, almost like you're a sand puppy, and look down into the well. From there, keep your spine nice and still. Inhale, lower your straight arms down towards the carpet or the ground. Exhale, sweep up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. This one's a really great one for all of those muscles up the back of your spine. You have the option to stay here, or if you'd like to join me, adding on a little bit of extension through your spine. Next time you sweep your arms up, could you hover your chest a little higher? You might choose to melt down over the box as your arms come down. And then exhale, sweep up, lift chest. For this one, if it feels like you need to bend your knees, cross your ankles at any point, that will help take away a little bit of that load. Let's start to add on here. Each time you're at the top, could you hold, please? Bend the elbows for a tricep kick back, straighten, come all the way down. Sweep up, bend, extend, and sweep down. Imagine maybe that there's an ice cube under your belly button and you want to lift up away from that ice cube the whole time. You have 30 more seconds working through this little combo. Just notice what your head is doing here. So imagine that you're holding a really juicy peach between your chin and chest the whole time. Try not to drop it. So if you look too far forward, you're going to drop that peach. So for your final 15 seconds before you hold. Feel the arms, feel the back. Getting ready to hold at the top in 4, 3, 2, let's hold there, static hold, reach knuckles back. Maybe we lift our chest a little bit higher, and in 5, we start to swim the legs. In 3, 2, little swimming legs. You've got 10 seconds only. Keep lifting through that lower tummy. Keep lengthening back of neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax all the way down. Well done. Pop the loops onto the post. Make your way up. We're going to get into some more postural work, sitting on the box facing the back. So we have our open book, which is really great for your shoulders, your upper body strength. Grab your short loops, cross them over. So you're holding opposite loop in opposite hand, and then thread those loops up around your elbows for me. Sit up nice and tall, elbows high. And then from here, exhale, open the elbows out to the sides of your shoulders. Inhale, control them forward. It's almost like you're opening a book. Imagine I've got a string tied to the very top of your head and I'm just drawing you up nice and tall towards the sky. And then from here, let's add on a little bit of spinal movement. So our cat-cow stretch. Next time your elbows come forward, could you round through your spine, maybe look through towards your belly, and then open the arms, open the chest. We round. Find that nice stretch along your back. And then lift the chest, open the arms. This should feel quite nice after being on that belly a moment ago for your prone dorsal raises. We're here for 30 more seconds. Let's add on if you're feeling good. Each time you open, hold. Can you give me a little pulse up, little pulse down, and then around. Open, hold. You can pulse the arms up, down, and then around. Should definitely be feeling the back of those shoulders. In 15 seconds, we are holding those arms out. Holding up, we'll think nice and tall through the spine, ribs in 5. Finishing off with just some pulses there in 3, 2, open up, hold. So you've got your cactus arms, hold their ribs in. Can you pulse it up an inch, down an inch? Breathe through that burn in the shoulders. Maybe your arms go higher up to the sky if you feel good. You've got 8. We're uncrossing your straps for a reverse teaser in 3, 2, and relax. All right, so take your short loops off of your elbows. Grab a hold of the short loops, they're uncrossed now. And then you might want to just shimmy your bum forward a little bit on the box so you've got space to lay down in a moment. So to start off with, we start to roll off the back of your pelvis. Find your C shape and bicep curl. And then sit all the way up nice and tall. We roll down, bicep curl, and we roll back up. This is option number 1. Let's start to add on now. So next time you come down, just focus on coming a little bit deeper. Maybe your shoulder blades are almost on the box, and then you sit up. Let's exhale down, inhale up. And then taking it into our teaser arms. Next time you come down, keep laying all the way down. Reach the arms back towards your foot bar before you circle them out wide and sit all the way up. We exhale, come down, reach the arms, lengthen them back, circle, come all the way up. So I quite like to drop my head down, find that bit of a stretch through my upper back. If that's not for you, you could always keep your head a little bit higher. And we are about to add on a little bit more challenge. So if you'd like to come with me, float one leg to tabletop, hold it there as you find that teaser. Swap it over each time you come up nice and tall. If you're feeling quite good with that, let's take it into your boat pose with your legs. So both legs are in that boat pose, knees and feet in line. Exhale, roll down, reach back. Inhale, come up, find your balance. The headrest is always there if you need to come back to it at any point. We are coming towards the end of your workout now. So we just have one more exercise after this. Let's see if maybe we can add a bit more challenge. Next time you lay down and reach back, with your legs lengthen long over your well. Come up, finding that balance on your tail. All right, we are going for 30 more seconds. If you'd like even more challenge, if you're feeling strong, keep your legs straight as you come up. We're finishing off in a little bit of a ab curl position in 8. Legs will pull into tabletop in 3, 2. Let's keep legs in tabletop. Roll down so your shoulder blades are just off the box. So you're in a bit of an ab curl and hold. Stretch one leg out long. Pull the other knee into your chest and then switch and switch. Keep gliding lowest rib down towards your pelvis. So you should be feeling that core quite a bit here. For the last 45 seconds of your class, maybe we add a tiny little bit of an opener with your arms. Feel your shoulders work to hold your arms out to a T. Keep flattening that belly. Almost there. You've got your last 20 seconds. Maybe straight legs if you are after more. Abs on fire, last 10. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet to the headrest. Carefully make your way back up. That is your workout done. Thanks so much for joining me.